that much better. This group of guys, let me do what I do on the floor. Coach Nick, let me do what I do.
Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about 4 ideal Kawhi Leonard trade scenarios from the Los Angeles Clippers. While he recovers from a knee injury suffered in the Western Conference semifinals against the Utah Jazz, Kawhi Leonard has been sitting out the NBA playoffs with the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard does not appear to be allowed to play in the Clippers' current series against the Phoenix Suns. Therefore, he may have already played his final game with the organization. This summer, Leonard has a qualifying offer, which means he may opt out and test free agency. Rumors about regarding Kawhi Leonard and where he might end up if he declines his player option and opts to stay with the Clippers. Let's talk a little about Kawhi Leonard first. While playing collegiate basketball for the San Diego State Aztecs, Kawhi was an unanimous second-team All-American as a sophomore. As per recent news, Kawhi must now make yet another decision regarding his future. Even if he wants to stay with the Clippers, the two-time NBA champion has a player option in his contract, and it makes more financial sense for him to opt out and obtain a bigger deal. Ideal trade scenarios for Kawhi if he decides to leave the Clippers. Spurs coach Greg Popovich might yet make a last-ditch effort to meet with Leonard and mend the team's strained relationship with the two-time NBA Defense Player of the Year, who has an opt-out clause after next season. However, with so many clubs lining up as prospective trade partners for a franchise-altering star like Leonard, it will be tempting to complete a deal before the NBA draft begins next Thursday night. Here are the top 4 prospects for Kawhi Leonard if he decides to leave the Los Angeles Clippers. Number 4, Golden State Warriors. Let's bring the Golden State Warriors of a few years ago back to life. Kevin Durant had just signed a free agent contract with a franchise that had set an NBA record with 73 wins. Golden State may have been the league's villains, but it didn't matter because they were winning. If Leonard enters the open market, the Warriors will have a shot to sign him. The Warriors have had a roller coaster season. On draft night, they learned that Klay Thompson had injured his Achilles tendon. The Warriors had a poor start to the season, sure, but they picked up steam prior to the All-Star break, thanks to Steph Curry's 29 points per game and 40.8% three-point shooting. He hasn't played in the last 5 years, and Golden State desperately wants him back. Klay Thompson will be back in the lineup next year, and the Warriors will be regarded contenders once more. What if Kawhi Leonard was included in the mix? Whoa! If the front management wants to make another blockbuster move, this is something we could see happening. They have done so in the past, making everything achievable once more. These are just prospects, but this one would be interesting. Number 3, Dallas Mavericks. At number 3, we have the Dallas Mavericks. The Clippers were on the verge of being outsized early from this year's playoffs by the Dallas Mavericks in the first round. Despite a heroic effort from Luka Doncic, Los Angeles would send Dallas home in the playoffs for the second year in a row. Kawhi Leonard has witnessed firsthand how brilliant Doncic is as a player after facing the Mavericks twice in the postseason during his time with the Clippers. With that in mind, Leonard may see Doncic as the ideal player with whom to establish a partnership in the future. The Mavericks' wonderkind has accomplished a lot in his career, and he still has plenty of room to improve. And of course, all we want for Kawhi is an improvement to accomplish as much as possible, and we have faith that he truly will. The Mavericks' recent upheaval in the front office, coaching staff, and the hiring of Jason Kidd might all lead to Leonard abandoning Dallas as a favored destination. However, I have no doubt that a team consisting of Leonard and Doncic, as well as the other pieces, could dominate the Western Conference. Both players had a fantastic series. Do you think he would be a good fit for the Dallas Mavericks? Please tell us by commenting below this video. Are you enjoying the video so far? If yes, what are you waiting for? Hit the like button right now and stick along for our last 2 picks. Number 2, Miami Heat. At number 2, we have none other than Miami Heat. Many clubs in the NBA should explore signing Kawhi Leonard in the offseason as a last-ditch effort. Pat Riley and the Miami Heat have accomplished this in the past. Once upon a time, James and Chris Bosh were teammates with Dwayne Wade in Miami. That is important to remember. Another request would be fulfilled if Leonard came to town. Jimmy Butler was one of the players who tried to encourage Kawhi Leonard to join the Miami Heat in 2019. That came as no surprise, but Leonard eventually moved on. History repeats itself, and after the Heat's current season, Butler may have to dust off his recruitment cap once more. The Miami Heat don't appear to be the same squad that won the championship last season. Instead, discrepancies have them ranked 22 to 24 in the East and 7th overall. With the Eastern Conference weak character, there's plenty of opportunity to climb the standings. There's no way the Miami Heat would be in the final playoff if Kawhi Leonard were in town. They'd be one of the 4 Eastern Conference clubs vying for the title. Riley has already performed feats of magic, and it is possible that he will do it again here. Miami Heat will have a lot of heat if Kawhi decides to join, but hey, we're just sitting here in hope. What about you, NBA fans? Number 1, the Los Angeles Lakers. And today's top prospect is the Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers, of course, will be on this list, and why the hell not? If Kawhi Leonard decides to leave the Los Angeles Clippers, the headline is what teams he should consider. If Leonard is serious about winning, the Lakers should be high on his priority list. Leonard would also save time by not having to relocate. The Lakers are a better squad than the Clippers, having just won the NBA title. If Leonard goes, they will undoubtedly be the superior team. Of course, this is only true when they are in good health. Both Anthony Davis and LeBron James are out with injury, and the Lakers have struggled to find a way to win without them. That was unavoidable. In 2019, the Lakers were linked to Kawhi Leonard before he signed with the Clippers. The Lakers may be on the lookout for another superstar to help them win now and in the future. Both Anthony Davis and LeBron James have already inked contract extensions. The front staff has been proactive thus far, and they may continue to be aggressive if one of the league's finest players become available. What do you think about this trade prospect? The comments are waiting for your input. Okay, after closing off a tough series against the top-seeded Jazz and at least keeping it interested with the Suns, Leonard had been able to watch the Clippers remain competitive in the Western Conference Finals. Again, it's improbable that he will go, but he did quit the Raptors after winning a title. The Clippers would be a terrific fit for Leonard next season and beyond, but there are a few intriguing candidates who will be vying for his services this off-season. We don't see Leonard leaving Los Angeles, where he calls home, in any way, shape, or form, especially now that the Clippers are contenders. And we don't think Los Angeles is planning to let Leonard go anytime soon. We are believers of the fact that wherever he goes, he's definitely leaving a mark. Did you like the video on 4 ideal Kawhi Leonard trade scenarios from the Los Angeles Clippers? Which prospect do you think is the most likely to be taken by Kawhi? Share this video with your fellow NBA and Kawhi Leonard fans, and for more interesting content just like this one, you can subscribe to this channel and never again miss an amazing video that comes your way. We truly appreciate that you guys watched this video, and we hope to get to meet you guys in another one of our regular videos. But for now, remember to like, share, and subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and see you guys next time.